Charles Oliveira can genuinely shock the world, and I'm here to explain how and why. Actually, no, why not? Why? I mean, how? Anyways, let's get right into it. Now, we all know Ilia Topuria is a powerhouse. He's a monster. He's dispatched the two greatest featherweights of all time in devastating fashion, and the odds are in his favor. Charles Oliveira is not looking to be the favorite in this match, but I'm here to explain that might not be the case. That might generally not be the case. Charles Oliveira is very, very dangerous. We've got a young and upcoming contender, well, not contender, a young champion coming up to his division. This is Charles Oliveira's division. The man that's got the most submissions in UFC history. He has got amazing Muay Thai and clinch work, and Ilia is yet to be tested on the ground. So when you've got a 145 pounder, granted he has a Greco-Roman base, he is good on the floor, he excellent BJJ as people have mentioned before in the past, but he's coming into Charles Oliveira's division. He's going up a weight class. He's going up 10 pounds to take on a devastating power puncher too. Charles Oliveira does crack. He's cracked Chandler. He's cracked Gaethje. He's cracked Dustin Poirier. When he lands and he connects, and he will connect, he cracks you. He cracked Chandler twice in both matchups. So Charles shouldn't be written off immediately. I think we're doing him a bit of injustice, and people are writing him off simply because he is a bit chinny. But no one has taken into consideration that Charles is bigger than Ilia. Physically, he is bigger. He could just take him down. He could maybe feel him out for a bit, feel him out for the first, I don't know, minute, 2 minutes, and then, try get a takedown. Try, make him slip up, watch for a little mistake, and then get him on the floor and look for submissions, look for a little dance, look for a rear naked choke, armbar. These are things that are in Charles Oliveira's arsenal. We know he's a seasoned BJJ specialist. There's no doubt about it. 45 fights in the UFC. I beg to differ. Sorry, not in UFC. 45 fights across his professional MMA career. I don't think experience is something Charles Oliveira lacks. He's got 10 wins by KO and 21 wins by submission. I think we're doing a massive injustice to Charles Oliveira by writing him off. I can't even speak English, mate. By writing him off. Apologies for that. My English is a bit off. So we're looking at, if we, have a quick look at his fight history right here, you can see just when you see his wins, it's finishes, bro. All the way back from, I don't know, Lord Almighty, from 2008, man. But when he did join the UFC in 2010, submission, Jared Gordon, KO, Kevin Lee, submission, Tony Ferguson, decision, Michael Chandler, KO, Dustin, submission, Justin, submission, lost to Makachev, fair enough, greatest flyweight of all time. That Benel Darish, easy first round finish, Arma Sorikan, the very close fight, and Chandler again, a decision. So when you look at his fights, most of his fights do not go to decision. It's only two in the last, two in the last 11 years. So when Charles fights, it's always ecstatic, it's always fireworks. And it's a banger of a matchup indeed. As I mentioned, as I mentioned before in that video that I made yesterday, I said heart says Charles, brain says Oliveira, because I'm scared that if Charles gets cracked in the chin once, he's out. But we've also got to take into account someone like Chandler. Chandler has a lot of power in 155 pounds division. He's not some small lightweight. He's thick, man. He's heavy, dense, strong, muscular man. And Chandler's landed on Charles before. He's landed a couple of times and Charles has taken it. So is it a matter of precision? What does Ilia possess more precision? And as Connor said, precision beats power, timing beats speed. Is that what is? Is that the case? Because if it isn't, then Oliveira has already absorbed some of the most heaviest shots he could ever take in this division. So Topuria isn't something to. It's not going to be a shock to him if he feels his power, unless, as Jorge Masvidal said, this guy is extremely dense, and his power goes all the way up to 170. Which I will take Jorge's word for it. He's a professional fighter. I'm not. He's probably sparred with 1,000 other guys before. He knows when someone is special. Fair enough, Topuria's power translates up to 170, but so does someone like Islam, so does Dustin, so does Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje. These guys are all hard hitters. So this fight is very, very 50-50 if you ask me. I genuinely can't pick. If I had a gun to my head, maybe I'd go to Topuria. Maybe I'd lean towards Topuria. But it's such a tough one to pick, because you look at Charles's credentials and you look at Ilia's accolades, and then you're torn apart because you've got the guy with the most submissions coming up against the guy that has devastating power. So I can understand why some people were writing Charles off, but I think it's wrong to completely write him off. I think we should be giving him a chance. I think we should give him a bit of respect, the respect he does deserve, former lightweight champion as well. He's not some joke. He really does have, a good base in MMA, excellent grappler, and he's deadly in the clinch. Really good Muay Thai as well. It's interesting to see how this fight goes. We've only got a couple hours left. I personally am rooting for Charles, but if Ilia does get the job done, then Mr. Oro Farmer has done it once again. His MMA Twitter is going to be in absolute tears. They're going to be devastated. However, if the latter is true and Charles does become the man to take Ilia Topuria's O, then MMA Twitter will have a field day. Instagram and TikTok will be in absolute chaos, because the scenes I can't even imagine what the scenes are going to be like. We're going to have meltdowns from left, right and centre, people mocking Topuria for the trash talk he's done. The Charles Oliveira stands, the Charles Oliveira enthusiasts are going to be coming out making insane edits. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this fight. I think it's wrong to write off Charles, like I said before. He has the skill set to take out Topuria. If anyone in that division can do it, it's probably either Oliveira or Arman Tsarukyan. I think Arman does have a better chance, but that's a topic for another video. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. Thank you guys for listening once again. If you can, please hit the like button. It helps support my channel. Thank you very much. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening, night, day, whatever it is. And make sure you watch the fights. And if you're watching this after the fight, then I want to know if I got the prediction right. Again, any criticism, leave it down in the comments below. I'm always open to improving my stuff, my content, and my knowledge. Thank you guys for listening once again. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.